Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're an oldie but a goodie, welcome back. I've tried to record videos all this week and apparently the cameras were not working. So here is attempt number 5, I think. So I'm going to flip you around, give you a tour, and hopefully this uploads. Alright guys, so we got the berries going on. I also have my comfrey right there that I transplanted, and it looks like it's catching, which is great. The other berries look okay. You got berries, more berries, more berries, and they all look perfectly good to go. I have boxes everywhere, don't mind the boxes. I just grab them as I need them. I did put peat moss in all the beds because we were planting potatoes the other day. Check out the asparagus. I would say maybe tomorrow I can come back and start picking them, putting them in water. So we put potatoes here. This was the Walmart potato seed. Gotta pay attention to my surroundings. And then here we had the MI Gardner potatoes. So, and it was 4 different varieties. We also planted here. And this is bed number 13, 12, one or the other. And I did do some snap peas. I did a nasturtium. I did a lane of beets. No, not beets. Radishes. Then I did amaranth in the corner right here. And then on the way down from here, I did marigolds and zinnias that I'll probably end up transplanting into another section when the time comes. Now over here in the tomato lane, I did put a whole packet of my favorite tomato seed, and then that's it. When I went last night to go try to buy it, they no longer sell it. So yep, I'm gonna have to save my own seed from that. Then we do have to top this off with soil. We also have the pepper lane over there that we need to put topsoil and soil in. And then I need to do bed number 12. I think it's 12. 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, 4, 4, 8. Oh no, it's 13 and 14. Sorry. So I do need to do this bed, but I need the topsoil. And the topsoil is not here yet. So this will be one of my final beds. So right now we're gonna fix the potato lane so we can start planting. Actually, I did bring my beets. I need to fix this to do the potato lane. Because we need to start putting soil in here so I can start putting potatoes in. So even if I get if I at least arrange it the way I want it, at least that would be ideal. And then I can do the potatoes another day. Very windy today. So clearly I don't know what's wrong with the cameras that they're not letting me upload. I think this is because the videos are too long. So what I'm gonna do is clip before, then I'll come back after. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys. Whew. I put all the gray containers on this side from that trellis right here. And then I moved the tires because then it's too tight in this area right here. But I wanted to show you that before I always begin my soil, I always put a layer of some kind of compost that's in the house. So instead of tossing it in the regular compost, I usually put it, bam, right into the bins, right? Now, after that, what I end up doing is I'm gonna put one layer of the compost that's not 100% ready. Then I'm gonna put the compost. So the compost on this side where you see the fork, it's not 100% ready. So I'm gonna put a couple of scoops of that first. Then the one at the end is ready. So I'll finish it up with a scoop of that. This one already had soil. I didn't get to dump it, but it's all right. I don't think it needs anything. So let me do that and then I'll be back. Oh, and I also gonna fill the tires up. So what I ended up doing was I moved the tires because this soil here was covered with the cover crop. Then I killed it with the plastic thingy-majigger. And then now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna grab a couple of the scoops of this soil because I know it's good to fill up most of the tires, but I'm also gonna put, some of the compost that's not ready. So that goes first, the compost that's not ready, before I put the good soil from the top. So let me do that and then I'll be back. Here's a visual of the first set of the compost. So as you can see, it's all like rabbit manure, the chicken bedding, anything we've been putting from the scraps, always go in the first bin. And then every 2 months or so, I stir it. And when I see that it's breaking down, then I scoop it up and I put it in the next bin. So that's why we have 4 bins. So right now I'm doing 2 scoops of the first compost. And that's why you see eggshells and stuff. And then I'm gonna do the second one, which is a little more, obviously more broken down. So as you can see, from going from this direction, this we leave alone. That's where we put all of the technically dead animals. It was full to the top, but as you can see, is 1, 2, 3, 4 layers down, which is good. It means it's doing its thing. Then we never open that up unless we have to put more stuff in there, like soil or anything like that, to cover it up so it doesn't smell. But that one you don't stir. That one you set it and sort of forget it. The first one is where we put everything: the chicken bedding, the rabbits manure, and the compost from the house is where it goes in here. Then 3 months from now, I turn it to here. I'm testing that out. That is sort of a box full of compost from the house, but it's inside the box with a bunch of paper to see if I can get the worms to come. And then as it deteriorates more, then I switch it to this one. I do the same thing. I stir it to get it going, and then that's the final result that I can use it, because it's completely composted and it's actually soil, right? Except for the big pieces. As I see the big pieces, I throw them back into here, and the same thing, if I find big pieces here, I throw them into here, and so forth. So let me continue, because I still got the containers and half of the rest of the tires to do. Alright guys, whew. So the first layer was some kind of manure. We got rabbit and chicken manure. The second layer was almost completed compost, and the top layer is a scoop of God's green earth, brown right now, but that is the best to start your soil with. Alright guys, now that we finished the potatoes, because the only thing I have left is right before I plant them, I'm going to put peat moss and some of my compost manure bags. I don't have to, but just to get it started, just a scoop with the peat moss. But right now what I'm going to do is I am going to do this bed, which is for number 5 and 6, because 5 and 6 is supposed to be for my onions. So I am going to scoop up this Cover crop that never died out, and that was my fault. I started it too late. And I do have bags of compost with manure in them. I alternate between my compost and these bags because I buy them when they're off season and they're like $2 a bag compared to like $5 a bag. And also my compost is, you know, not 100%, and I don't have enough to do all my beds. So let's fix this and then I'll be back. Alright guys, we got one bed half ready. I pulled most of it, giving it to the chickens because no matter what, it's gonna come back to the garden. I did pull most of them out of that one, left this as a trial. I'm wondering, because I disturbed them, will they die out? So it's sort of like a test run, so I can figure out what am I gonna do if I have to pull it going forward, all the beds, because as you can see, I screwed up and put it too late, so they're in every single bed. But if I can just do this and it kills it out, then I don't have to worry about actually to pull it. So that's it for today. Whew. I am done, people. I am done. That was my 1 hour workout. Thank you for watching. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe. I will check you guys out maybe tomorrow if the weather is still nice. We can still continue doing this. Either that or Sunday. One or the other. So, see you guys later. Bye.